I don't know what it is, but I feel like we are flying through this stuff more quickly than usual.
Making it brighter, right through the gray.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name's Nicole if you are new. Thanks so much for clicking on this monthly empties video. So this bag right here, loaded down, is everything that we went through for the month of June. We're gonna sit down and talk some trash. These always are a little lengthy. I'm gonna try to speed round it, but go and get a little snackaroo, go get a little drinky drink, and come back and let's talk about what we would repurchase and what we would keep in the trash can. I'm just going to grab, okay? I don't wanna have to take all this stuff out and actually organize it. So I'm just gonna grab the first things that I see. First thing, I'm gonna grab some sunscreen. I did pick up this big, whatever it is, 4-pack from Sam's Club. This year, we went through one. The boys have been playing outside in our little like kiddie pool we have out there. I've shown in vlogs like how I have the backyard set up. It's just been really fun and nice because it is a million degrees. However, Waylon got swimmer's ear a few weeks ago and we went to the doctor. He had to get on medicine, all the things. So we haven't been out there in a little over a week, but now that that's gone and taken care of and we know how to prevent it, we will be back out. So we are flying through the sunscreen. A couple of random boring ones, quick going through it. The melatonin, we have switched to something else for Trey, but it is just not working. He has nonverbal autism and he has always had issues with sleeping through the night, getting up, doing things mischievous. If you have kids on the spectrum, you know, and we can't be having that, all right? So melatonin seems to be the only thing that works. We have talked to his pediatrician and they say it's fine for him to take it. So this is one that he went through and I was also dabbling through it until I got my own little stash going to the gym at 2 o'clock in the morning. I gotta take something to make myself fall asleep at like 7 o'clock. Magnesium though, I take this every single night with turmeric. It is my nightly cocktail, I call it. I recommend it to everybody in my programs. It helps with your bone density, but also helps you with sleep, also helps with digestion, all the things. So definitely recommend you taking some type of magnesium. This is just one from Walmart. Got some Equate cotton swabs. I just repurchased these. They're like 98 cents if you get this 300 count. We'll always repurchase these. They're mainly for eye makeup is what I use them for. Colgate Max Fresh. This is one that the hubby went through. I got this big pack from Walmart. I do like the green one the best. They do sell the blue one at Sam's Club, but it is not my favorite. But this is my favorite toothpaste, not the hubby's, but I was like, you gotta use this big pack with us. Plackers Kids Dual Grips. This is one that I actually went through, I think. We got this big pack off of Amazon way back when the dentist recommended we get these. I've now switched to the, what is it, the Grin ones, and y'all, game changer. First off, they're like this big. I love those things. You can get them at the Dollar Tree. I just bought them in a Dollar Tree haul not long ago. These are fine and fine for the kids, but I found like me and the hubs were using them more than the boys were. They're just tiny and small for kids' teeth. Just mind that. Those Grin ones are big for the big chompers. Waylon went through some body care stuff in the bathroom. So I did share the Olay Apricot Nectar and Rose Blossom body wash with him. I got this 3-pack from Costco. I will tell you guys, I am a Dove body wash girly. So I do regret kind of buying these because I feel like the Dove is definitely more, these are moisturizing, don't get me wrong. For my Olay ladies that love these, I know y'all go hard, just like I go hard for the Dove. I find that the Dove is a little bit more nourishing for my skin anyway. These are great, not drying, would recommend, all right, would recommend, but they're just not my cup of tea once I've used the Dove. Like once you go back, you know, once you go Dove, you ain't going back. I love them, and I know they're gonna have all kinds of fall scents come out, so I'm not gonna repurchase any Olay, so I let Waylon use one because he needed body wash. He goes through this stuff like crazy, so I try not to buy the expensive one, but being that I had it, you know what I mean? He also went through a White Rain Men's Ocean Wave. I recommend any of the products from Dollar Tree is where we got this one from for your kids. If they're using it to wash their hair, wash their body, like all the things, they are gonna use more product than they should, right? So there's no need to be buying something like this if you're gonna be buying it for them to just like put half of it down the drain. So I used to get the ones from Dollar Tree for Waylon because he uses way more. Vanicream Gentle Facial Cleanser. This is an OG absolute favorite. We'll always repurchase. I mentioned in a last video that there's so many like influencers that say like try this, milky toner, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no girl, I'm just gonna keep coming back to this because I know it freaking works. I have sensitive skin, y'all have asked that before, and this is the GOAT right here. Inexpensive, under $9 for 8 ounces, lasts forever. I just purchased mine on Amazon, come straight to the house. If my camera angle looks a little different, my battery died. Fun times. Also, Waylon went through a Aussie Total Miracle shampoo. I did pay full price for this at one point, and then when he went through it so freaking fast, I said, negatory, we're going to get the ones from Dollar Tree. You see how much product he's gone through? Like, that should be something he takes like months to go through, and it's taking like a couple of weeks. Hence why we buying the cheap stuff or giving him stuff we already have. So yeah, I would definitely repurchase this. Smells awesome. Reminds me of OG like junior high days, but not for him right now when he's just like, oh, let it rain as far as product. I think this is all the essential oils I have in this bag. Y'all, my Empties bag for July is already mounded over, and I have been putting things away to share a what I regret purchasing video for you guys. That is coming. I'm just trying to like collect things, and I've been finding stuff that I've been purchasing as of recently, like, girl, this is horrible. Like, definitely put this in that video. So that is coming. I know you guys love the essential oils. They are hit or miss as far as his P&J brand. So I always want to make sure I tell you guys which ones are absolutely worth the money and which ones I would skip on. So the Fresh Cotton is one that I used on my wool dryer balls for the clothes, and I would always repurchase this. I'm going through a couple of other of these little ones that I have in my stash for the dryer. And let me tell you, I've been finding so many like non-traditional dryer scents that I'm loving for the clothes. So that'll be in next month's video. But the Fresh Cotton is definitely a classic for your clothes. I haven't used it in the diffuser to see if it like fills up the house and stuff, but it's so good on the clothes. Definitely lingers on the clothes for a long time. And then this watermelon scent, I got like a summer pack variety. I think I used this watermelon scent on the clothes as well. Smelled really good on the clothes, but had no like throw at all in the diffuser. So if you want to get a watermelon one for your clothes, if you have wool dryer balls, I would get it for that, but not for the diffuser. So those are my reviews on P&J stuff for this month. But like I said, I have a lot of thoughts on ones that we went through for the month of July already. Got a Dr. Teal's Epsom salt. This is in the Stress Relief Ginseng Ginger Rosea blah blah blah. I would not repurchase this one. I did not like the smell of this one. I just don't know if I am not a ginger girly. I don't know. I thought I liked ginger, but this scent was just so strong and it just was not appealing to me at all. I'm using, they have a summer watermelon type of scent that I got. They have it at Walmart and I got it on Amazon. They have two like summer limited edition scents. I'm using that one and it is phenomenal. Like, I really want to stock up on it before it goes away. So good. But this one, would not buy again. This looks so sad, y'all. Like, do not judge at all. This is the Tree Hut Tahitian Vanilla Bean Shea Sugar Scrub. Now, these sugar scrubs I have had so long. Gifts that I've had forever. I was just not in my sugar scrub era when I was gifted all these, so they just sat in my cabinet. But with the no-buy, I'm making myself go through things, and I am like so on board the like at least once a week sugar scrub everything regimen bath. Okay, it has been serving me. I love it so much. So I will repurchase these, but I just have so many in my stash that most of them I did not even buy, mind you, that I'm trying to go through. And I would definitely get this Tahitian Vanilla Bean. I'm in my vanilla era. I don't know what it is. I've always liked the scent of vanilla, but you know how some girls go hard? I've never been that type of girly, but like as of recently, it has been chef's kiss. So I would definitely get this one again. Let me know in the comments below which sugar scrub is your favorite as far as brand, and definitely what scent. I got a couple of water talk items. Now, you guys know that was on my no buy, but I am gonna confess my sins that I did repurchase a raspberry skinny syrup because it just goes with all the water packets I love. And I do like that one, but all the other ones I'm steering clear of. Even though I'm tempted, I'm just getting that one and only getting one at a time and not buying like a 10 pack, okay? This did come in like a huge pack at one point when I bought it, the Tarani Raspberry Sugar Free. I'm telling you, the raspberry is hard to find on Amazon, whether it's in the Skinny Syrup brand or the Tarani. When I went to go buy them, I had to get the Skinny Syrup brand because the Tarani was like out of stock, or you had to pay something stupid like $30 a bottle, and I am not doing that for no additive syrup. But I do love the raspberry of either brand, and the cotton candy in the actual skinny syrup is very good. This one pairs so well with the Starburst pink packet, water packet. If you've never had this and that together with a little splash of raspberry or cherry if you have it, oh my gosh, that concoction is so good. So I would repurchase the cotton candy for sure, but I'm trying to be good, so I'm only getting the raspberry right now. I know, womp womp. I got a bunch of makeup products. I know this is the kind of stuff you guys want to talk about and like Bath & Body Works, stuff about all that. But we went through our OG and I just went through another one for this month. That's gonna be in July's Empty. So I'm going through one of these every single month I'm finding. So I went ahead and put this L'Oreal Infallible 3-second setting mist. 36-hour Defy Transfer. I put this on a subscribe and save off Amazon for every 4 weeks. That way I know I'm always gonna have it. I'm not tempted to buy another stupid brand. I have one that's in my regret buying because I did that in between these coming. Hate it. But this is my one that I love. It does smell and give off hairspray when you put it on. But I'm telling y'all, listen up. I've had so many of you ladies go ahead and purchase this and try it, and y'all have messaged me on Instagram and said, girl, like, I don't know what's in that. I don't care if it acts and smells like hairspray. My makeup did not budge in 100% humidity, 100-degree heat for like a whole day. I'm telling you, I've went to sleep with my makeup on. I don't recommend, but I've done it a couple of times. I wake up the next morning and my makeup looks flawless. Like what? I cannot say that's ever happened, but I'm telling you, it's this gem right here. Let me put you on. If you do not listen to anything else in this video, this is the golden ticket. Next, we went through our mascara. I've got the Colossal Bubble Yellow Tube by Maybelline. A couple of you guys asked in a favorites video if this was a new mascara. You know, they used to have that one from Maybelline or whatever that was in the yellow tube. This is new. This was all the TikTok rage. And I went through this one and I put it in that favorites. But I will tell you guys, I have it on today. I like it, but I feel like I liked the first time. This is the first tube I had. I like the first tube better than I like the second one. I don't know what it is, but the second one is just not giving off the vibe that this first one did. I don't know if the formulation's changed or what. I have been going towards my Essence one every single day, and it's $4.99, y'all. So I'm just telling you, you do not have to pay $1 million for drugstore or any type of mascara to get good lashes. I get questions all the time about like, what mascara are you wearing? And it's usually that Essence one. The Telescopic's my favorite too. I use that for my lower lashes and I do like it for my regular lashes. It's just not as volumizing as this one and the Essence one. Now this is a good one. Some people hate it, but again, I don't think I'm gonna repurchase it again. I have one I'm working through, but it's just not the same. Y'all let me know if you think they've changed this since the first time they put it out. I've got some e.l.f. products. We've got 2 brow products. Now this is an OG for me back in the day, the Clear Brow and Lash Mascara, the double-ended one. I got this one at one point because I was using a bunch of different brow products just to test out, and I was just kept going back to this one because it's the one I always used back in the day, and it's cheap, y'all. It's like $5. But this one, this is the one I've converted to. I'm using one right now. This is the one I went through initially before I was like, this is it. I don't need to buy anything else. Like I have found testing other crap things that there are some things you just need to leave alone if you know it's good, like the setting spray, mascara, face wash. Like we don't need to test anything else. We're good. This is the e.l.f. and this is the Brow Laminating Gel. Y'all, it comes with one end where it pops off and it's just a little double-sided brush for you to get your little brow hairs in place. And then the other side has got the product. And we actually have a little bit more. I don't know how that happened. We got like way down in there. What I do is I lift my brows up. I know some girls wear them like that, but you know, I'm 42. We wear them a different way and I don't get them done. And then I just put them how I like them. I like a full brow, okay? I like a full brow and I like them a certain way, and I'm set in my ways, my old ways, okay? But this right here, this keeps your brows not moving at all. I'm telling you, sweating in the gym, all the things. This one right here is the GOAT. This one, they'll move all around. I was using the NYX one at one point, moving all around. This one is golden. I think this is like $9. Highly recommend. Something else I highly recommend, and remember if you watched that declutter video at one point, I said I was saving the packaging and I had the broken parts of it and a little Tupperware. I finished all that, but this is the actual container of the Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder. I use this on my eyelids before I put any type of eyeshadow on, and I also use it with a little puff, and I put it in my T-zone oily places. This stuff is so freaking good. If you're in a particular age and you're not looking to put a lot of powder on your face, powder products, but you want to take the shine and the oil away, and you want to get rid of redness, this right here, I'm telling you guys, it is so good. And again, super duper cheap. This is an always in my drawer type of product. Something though from Revolution I did not like was this, and I used a lot of it, so it doesn't look like it, but I did use a lot of it. This is a like ultra cream bronzer in medium. I was using it forever. It's just a little too dark. I mean, obviously a little too dark for me. Bronzer is supposed to be. I'm using an e.l.f. one and I really like it a lot, but I've been going to where I'm not really using bronzer. I feel like when I use bronzer, it just looks like too much, and I'm going as I get older for a more look of less is more, you know, and makes me look younger, not putting so much on my face. So I've been using the e.l.f. one a lot, but then as of recently, I've been leaving it alone when it's so hot, and I'm liking it. But this one was just too dark. That's why I didn't like it. The formulation's fine. A Dollar Tree product, Vitamin C Facial Serum from Global Beauty Care for anti-aging skin repair. This one was decent. I'm not a big fan of the Global Beauty Care products. I've mentioned that to you guys in other videos. I don't really feel like they're the best compared to some other ones at Dollar Tree, so I wouldn't repurchase this one, but I do highly recommend you guys using a facial serum of some sort before your actual daily moisturizer for your daytime routine. We went through a Bath & Body Works Pocket Back. This is in the Cookie Butter Truffle. Y'all, when this comes out for Christmas, buy them up, sell them out, clear the shelves. I got so many compliments when I would put this on my hands out in public, and it, you know, these smell very loud when you first put them on. So many people were like, oh my God, you smell so good. What is that? And I'm always telling them, like, it's my hand sanitizer. It's not even a freaking body mist. Like, what? We need to put this in body mist form, or we need to just start putting the freaking hand sanitizer on. It says cologne at this point. Oh my gosh, because this one was so good. Cookie Butter Truffle. Let me put you on. I'm going to be getting a bunch of them whenever they do drop, if they do drop them. And then another Bath & Body Works product. Y'all, look how old this is. I'm going through my wax melts I've had in a drawer for like years, even for my couponing days. If you've been around that long, you know, you know. But this was actually gifted to me when I was teaching, and it's just a watermelon lemonade wax melt. It was good. I don't even know if they sell wax melts anymore. And back then, one wax melt, which is only little 4 squares, was $4.50. Crazy. Another smelly good product, the Good Chemistry. Have y'all heard of this brand? They are body mist fragrances at Target. I got sucked down the TikTok rabbit hole because I've mentioned before that Bath & Body Works sprays, they don't linger as much, but I'm finding some of them do. It depends on the scent. So I've been getting wasted on the fall scents, and my plan is to use them all year because they're my favorite type of scent. But I got this Queen Bee body mist. I can't even tell you guys what it smells like. It just smells like a type of perfume. Smells very good, all right? Highly recommend the scent. Does it linger? Hells to the no. So I'm glad I bought a little bottle. They sell in the little travel things at Target, and they sell the big ones. I did buy a big one of their vanilla, and it's in my regret buying pile because it smells like straight up alcohol. It doesn't even really smell like vanilla that much, and all the girls were talking about how it did. Lies on the TikTok. They always be lying to you over there. And then it definitely doesn't linger anything. So that one got put away. I'm using a Bath & Body Works, like one of their new vanilla cafe or whatever. Smells so good and lingers, okay? So Bath & Body Works, you just gotta get the right scent. Love this, but it doesn't linger. So I would not repurchase any of the Good Chemistry products from Target. Got a razor. Do my girls out there use men's razors? I know I do, because the girly ones just don't cut it, all right? I know some of you guys like that. Y'all like those big ass things that come on the razor that are supposed to be like the shave gel. I got my shave gel. I don't need this other crap. I need the razor. I need something to cut these hairy legs, all right? Get to mowing that down there, okay? And it does not do that when you've got all that other crap on there. That's just my take on it, all right? Unpopular opinion maybe for my girlies. But I like the Gillette Fusion 5. And I went through all my razors. You got 5 in here, and I need to buy some more. They're just so freaking expensive, but I like to get these on a deal at Target or Sam's Club if they have instant savings. And I haven't seen any yet, so I'm gonna have to bite the bullet because I'm using my last razor right now, and girls, I need to re-up, but my pocketbook does not want to. Random, we've got some food stuff. So I went through 2 nut butters for the month of June. I don't know how this has happened because for July, we have like 1 million in the stash already. We going through some nut butter. I know why, because your girl is freestyling now on Saturdays. The After Dark Indulgent Peanut Butter, I'm pretty sure they took this off the website, and I'm sad about it because this one was freaking chef's kiss. If you like dark chocolate and peanut butter, it just tasted like a dark chocolate Reese cup, if you will. Super good. I ate all of this one. This is the one that I finished. definitely would repurchase, but it's not on the website, so I'm sorry you can't go and get it. And then the white chocolate raspberry mousse. This is one that Trey finished up. This one's really good. It is a cashew butter, but I'm trying to go through the ones that aren't necessarily my top favorites anymore and give them to the kids to do on PB&J or just to eat for like dessert, so I can get them out of the pantry. Because if you follow me on Instagram, I showed you guys my stash and it's on another level and I'm not ashamed about it, okay? I just ordered 6 of those peanut butter brownie that came out the vault because it's my #1 all-time peanut butter, and I'm not mad, okay? Not mad at all, but I'm trying to get rid of some of these ones that have been in there a while, so Trey finished that one. And then we went through a Cowboy Butter from good old Kinder's. Y'all know this is on the no buy, not to buy, but if there's any of them that are in my collection that I don't have anything similar, and we know we use it on a regular, I have repurchased this one from Sam's Club. It is Dijon butter and chili. I love it on all the things, okay? I can't tell you just one thing specific. It works good on veggies. It works good on all proteins. Delicioso, highly recommend. And also I went through a Redmond's real salt. This is the ancient kosher sea salt. I'm pretty sure this is the coarse one. I like to put in my little thing that opens up and put it in my pasta water and stuff like that. So definitely repurchase it for that. I did go ahead and buy some pink Himalayan salt just to put in my shaker, just because this gets really pricey. And I also have, what is it? Morton's? I can't remember the brand off the top, but it's like really chunky sea salt that you put like on your baked potato and stuff. Y'all, that is on another level. That brand, I will pop up a picture of it right here. It is so good on like steaks and stuff. Like, highly recommend it for all the things. I like it better than Redmond's, I know, for that type of stuff, but definitely for like my pasta water and stuff, I will definitely repurchase it for my little thing. But I'm trying to tell you guys is that I don't use Redmond's for all salt products now. 2 randoms and some supplements and we're done. I got a Lysol all-purpose cleaner. I am using a Clorox, what is it, the Sentiva right now, all-purpose cleaner, and I think that the Lysol works a little better. I hate to say that because I love the smell of the Clorox ones, but this does not leave any streaks on my stovetop if I'm using it there, or on the counters, or even the microwave with the stainless. This one works really, really well. I'm wondering, I haven't dove or whatever it's called into different scents of the Lysol. Y'all let me know in the comments down below if there's any like other special scents besides just freaking lemon. But the Sentiva Clorox one is streaky the house. I said what I said. I love the smell. I think it cleans as far as probably getting deodorizing and all that kind of stuff, disinfecting, but it leaves a lot of streaks. This one does not. Lysol girls, where you at? For when the shark comes, a Pamperin. I need to re-up. This was it, and the shark is actually coming next week, so what am I even doing? I need to buy some of this ASAP because I get an occasional migraine and the back pain is on another level. Pamperin, y'all, it hits every time. I've been using this since a teenager and always will until we don't have this problem anymore. Protein powder. We save the protein for last. So Trey went through a American Dream. I know they have their own line of protein powder. This is the Confetti Cake Pop protein powder. Now I can't tell you how it tasted because I did not partake in it, but it's 150 calories for a 38 gram scoop. That's a pretty big ass scoop because these are usually like 32, 31. And that gives you how much grams of protein? 25 grams of protein. So he drinks a protein shake every morning. We've been using the powders for him with almond milk and he loves it. And he ate it all up and enjoyed it. So I don't know the price point and all that. It's probably about the same as PE Science, and you can use my code nburgess at American Dream if you wanted to try any of their protein powders out. We did go through 2 protein powders from them. Trey went through the strawberry cheesecake. I had a little bit, I'm trying to go through these old packaging, some of these old ones that are just sitting around that I would mainly use them for like protein shakes or recipes that's not on a daily for me and just get them out of here. And this is one that he drank up for breakfast time. And then I went through a Select Protein Cake Pop. Now I use this in my overnight oats, Ninja Creamies a lot of times too, protein coffee and stuff, but mainly for my overnight oats is what this one has been getting used up the most, and I have repurchased this one in Burgess with all PE Science stuff. And then the last product in PE Science, we went through an Amino IV. This is their BCAAs and EAAs in the raspberry grape flavor. Love the raspberry grape and love the orange dreamsicle one. Those are my top 2 that I always repurchase from them. I drink this while I'm working out and doing my cardio. It's really great for that. You're getting your hydration in plus a little extra oomph, so why not? Whew, that was a lot of products. And if you thought that was a lot, just wait until next month's Empties come. I'm telling y'all, we are going through the thing. things, which that's good. Hopefully we're not like stockpiling and we're trying to get some things out of here, you know what I mean? And make some room, a little breather. That's what we're trying to do. Give this video a huge thumbs up if you look forward to talking some trash with me. Subscribe if you're new. We do these every single month. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Y'all let me know what products you were just flying through, products that you cannot live without, like they are your ride or dies. Leave them in the comments down below. Y'all have an amazing Friday. Y'all have an awesome weekend, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.